The 1980s stands as a pivotal decade in the evolution of manga, marked by an outpouring of creative innovation and a profound shift in artistic and narrative expression. During this period, manga transcended its humble beginnings and evolved into a diverse and dynamic medium that captured the imaginations of readers in both Japan and around the world. In this comprehensive essay, we will delve into the notable manga of the 1980s, exploring their influences, dissecting the evolution of their artwork, and delving into the nuances of their narratives. We will examine how these manga were profoundly shaped by their predecessors, while simultaneously becoming the transformative forces that forever altered the manga landscape. Rumiko Takahashi's Urusei Yatsura is an iconic romantic comedy manga that left an indelible mark on the medium. Released in the early 1980s, the series seamlessly blended humor, romance, and supernatural elements, creating a dynamic and engaging narrative that captured the hearts of its readers. Its inception marked a significant transformation in the manga landscape. The manga's enduring appeal can be attributed to its colorful cast of characters led by Lum, the enchanting alien princess who crash lands on Earth and hilariously complicates the life of hapless protagonist Ataru Moroboshi. Lum's playful yet exotic character design, characterized by her tiger-striped bikini and electrifying abilities, challenged the traditional norms and set a new standard for character eccentricity. Her penchant for shocking Ataru with her electrifying presence became emblematic of the manga's charm, creating a unique identity to the series. Urusei Yatsura played a pivotal role in popularizing the romantic comedy genre within manga during the 1980s. It set a precedent for subsequent works in the genre, showcasing the potential for humor and romance to coexist harmoniously in the world of manga. Its influence extended beyond the manga pages and spilled over into the realm of anime, where the animated adaptation of Urusei Yatsura further solidified its status as a beloved classic. Rumiko Takahashi's art style, especially in her iconic works like Urusei Yatsura and Maison Ikuoku, played a significant role in shaping the manga character design trends. Her characters are known for their distinctive and expressive features, which added a layer of relatability and charm to her stories. Takahashi's art featured a perfect blend of simplicity and complexity, with characters having unique facial expressions and body language that conveyed their emotions effectively. Large eyes with small noses and lips are characteristic of Rumiko's manga characters, making them appear feline and playful. Mitsuru Adachi's Touch is a masterclass in the art of storytelling. In Touch, the story of twin brothers Tatsuya and Kazuya navigating baseball, love, and sibling rivalry is a testament to earlier sports shonen's legacy. The meticulous character development and art form in itself serves as an embodiment of how Adachi built upon the foundations of manga artistry and storytelling. Furthermore, Adachi's attention to the intricacies of relationships transcended the stereotypical shonen manga and became a forerunner for the character-centric narratives that would define later decades. The evolution of artwork in Touch is also noteworthy. Adachi's art style, with its clean lines and expressive faces, is a nod to the simplicity and emotive power seen in Tezuka's work, with hints of shoujo influences in the glossy eyes and idealized features of its cast. The manga maintained a graceful balance between the dynamic action sequences in baseball games and the subtler, character-focused moments of love and rivalry. The meticulous panel layout, which at times seems deceptively simple, carries a significant Tezuka influence, ensuring that every moment, whether dramatic or introspective, packs an emotional punch. Buron-son and Tetsuo Hara's Fist of the North Star brought a distinctive perspective to martial arts manga. Influenced by earlier works like Tiger Mask, Fist of the North Star embraced a muscular, post-apocalyptic aesthetic that took it to extremes in terms of violence and melodrama. The martial arts and combat scenes in Fist of the North Star reflect a deep appreciation of martial arts manga. The utilization of martial arts techniques, particularly the Hokuto Shinken style, is reminiscent of the intricate battles in Karate Baka Ichidai. The evolution of Fist of the North Star stems from its portrayal of over-the-top violence. Tiger Mask and other martial arts manga of the past incorporated intense combat, but Fist of the North Star pushed the envelope by adding a layer of apocalyptic chaos. The use of Hokuto Shinken, a martial art that allows practitioners to strike pressure points, brought a level of brutality not seen in earlier martial arts manga. The series set a benchmark for the intense action sequences, forging a distinctive path for shonen manga in the 1980s. The artwork in Fist of the North Star mirrors the overtop nature of the narrative. Tetsuo Hara's character designs, particularly the muscular physiques and distinctive martial arts stances, became emblematic of the series. The detailed portrayal of pressure point attacks and their gruesome effects were both captivating and shocking. The series embraced a theatricality that was unrivaled at the time, pushing the boundaries of visual storytelling in manga. Hirohiko Araki's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure emerged in 1987, but firmly embodies the essence of the 1980s era. The series presents a unique blend of supernatural abilities, complex battles, and distinct character designs. However, Araki's narrative and artistic approach do not exist in isolation. They are products of long-standing manga tradition. Araki, through his stands and intricate battles, can be seen as extending the influence of classic martial arts manga like Hakuto no Ken or Fist of the North Star, while injecting it with newfound complexity. The evolution in JoJo lies in the development of Hamon and the later stand abilities, which offer a fresh perspective on character powers and combat strategies. This innovation, stemming from a deep respect for earlier action manga, reshaped the expectations of manga readers. The strategic depth of the battles and the constant introduction of new abilities in JoJo elevated the representation of action sequences in manga, inviting readers to appreciate a more cerebral dimension of combat. The artwork in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure exemplifies the transformative aspects of 1980s manga. Araki's designs, evolving from the muscular characters reminiscent of Hakuto no Ken, gradually take on a more flamboyant and fashion-oriented style. The characters, brimming with intricate details, serve as a testament to the heightened standards of character design during this decade. Furthermore, Araki's panel composition, often incorporating bold patterns and visual effects, showcases the flourishing experimentation in manga during the 1980s. Katsuhiro Otomo's Akira is a landmark in manga history, showcasing its potential as a medium for mature and intricate storytelling. The fusion of cyberpunk and post-apocalyptic themes with psychic powers in Akira is a manifestation of the genre-blurring trends of earlier manga. The influences on Akira can be traced to the pioneering works of Osamu Tezuka and his fascination with science fiction. In particular, Tezuka's Astro Boy laid the groundwork for the melding of technology and humanity, which became central to Akira. Yet, the real evolution in Otomo's work is the meticulous world-building and exploration of complex societal issues. The dystopian metropolis of Neo-Tokyo becomes a character in itself, echoing the intricate setting of Tezuka's Metropolis. Akira pushed the boundaries of manga's portrayal of futuristic urban environments, propelling it into the realms of science fiction literature. The artwork of Akira signifies a radical evolution in manga. Otomo's use of detailed line work and meticulous shading was a testament to the artistic potential of the medium. The highly detailed backgrounds and intricate mechanical designs and the stark portrayal of psychic powers were unparalleled in manga art. Otomo's artistry was instrumental in making manga a recognized form of serious visual storytelling, not just in Japan but in a global scale. Especially after the late 80s anime adaptation became one of the first anime to receive true worldwide success. Hayao Miyazaki's Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind emerged as a revolutionary work that not only paid homage to earlier manga, but also propelled the medium to the global stage. The manga was strongly influenced by Osamu Tezuka's Phoenix and Kimba the White Lion through its complex themes such as environmentalism and moral ambiguity. Miyazaki's portrayal of Nausicaa's relationships with the environment echoes the environmental concerns raised in Phoenix, although Nausicaa takes them to new depths. Phoenix itself was a product of Tezuka's deep fascination with moral dilemmas and ethical questions, which Miyazaki continued to explore in his work. The evolution in Nausicaa lies in its intricate portrayal of environmentalism, moral ambiguity, and the myriad of complexities that shape human existence. Miyazaki's artwork in Nausicaa represents a leap in the artistic evolution of manga. His detailed renderings of the post-apocalyptic world, lush landscapes, and unique creatures demonstrated the power of the medium to immerse readers in a rich and fantastical setting. Miyazaki's intricacy in character design, particularly in the facial expressions, added depth to the narrative, heightening the emotional resonance of the story, which would later be successfully adapted into animation, setting the foundations for Miyazaki's world-renowned Studio Ghibli. Rumiko Takahashi's Maon U is a prime example of the enduring influence of earlier shoujo manga, particularly in the works of Keiko Takemiya, whose Kaze to Ki no Yuta delved into character-driven narratives and complicated relationships. Takemiya's pioneering work provided the foundation for Maon Ikooku's exploration of love, humor, and human idiosyncrasies. The evolution in Maon Ikooku lies in the refinement of character dynamics and the nuanced portrayal of everyday life. Takahashi's artwork grew more expressive, providing her characters with distinctive features and body language that conveyed the depth of their emotions. The shift in the artwork was subtle but transformative, as it allowed readers to connect more profoundly with the characters and their individual journeys. Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball marked the dawn of a new era in action-packed shonen manga. The influences on Dragon Ball can be traced to earlier classics like Tetsujin 28 Go Giganator, which laid the groundwork for the fusion of science fiction and martial arts in manga. However, the real evolution lay in Toriyama's approach to martial arts and world-building. The action sequences in Dragon Ball reflect the influences of earlier martial arts manga. Toriyama's use of intricate combat designs and martial arts maneuvers is reminiscent of Tetsujin 28 Go, yet the evolution in Dragon Ball comes with Toriyama's introduction of the concept of ki, a life force energy that fuels powerful techniques. This innovation transformed the battles in Dragon Ball into supernatural spectacles, redefining the standards for action sequences in manga. The artwork in Dragon Ball showcases the progressive transformation in Toriyama's style. His unique character designs, characterized by spiky hair and iconic symbols, became synonymous with the shonen genre. Intricate world building, from the diverse alien races to the mystical landscapes, added layers of complexity to the series. The evolution of Toriyama's artistry elevated Dragon Ball to the status of a timeless classic. Banana Fish, penned by Akira Yoshida, defied the conventions of its time by exploring themes of crime, trauma, and male-male relationships. It marked a shift in shoujo manga by addressing societal issues that were rarely seen in mainstream manga. While the influences of earlier shoujo manga are evident in the character dynamics and emotional depth, the true evolution lies in the thematic exploration. Banana Fish elevated the representation of societal issues in manga. While earlier shoujo manga had touched upon themes of love and relationships, Banana Fish tackled complex issues such as crime, trauma, and consequences of drug addiction. The narrative complexity of Banana Fish can be traced back to the character-driven storytelling of earlier shoujo manga, yet it pushed the boundaries by delving into the darker aspects of human existence, with prominent gang violence, governmental experiments, and the Vietnam War. The artwork in Banana Fish reflects the narrative evolution. Akira Yoshida's character designs are notably realistic, emphasizing the emotional depth of her characters. The facial expressions and body language capture the complexity of their experiences. Additionally, the detailed portrayal of urban settings and action sequences contributes to the gritty realism of the series. The 1980s laid the foundation for the transformative influence of manga in the following decade. These manga series, initiated in the 1980s, continued to shape the medium during the 1990s, signifying a continued evolution. All of the following series were published during the late 80s, but reached their climaxes during the 90s. Kentaro Miura's Berserk, which debuted in the late 1980s, extended its influence into the 1990s. It is a dark fantasy masterpiece that redefined the manga landscape, drawing inspiration from earlier dark fantasy works like Devilman. Berserk delves into the themes of ambition, sacrifice, and the human condition, pushing the boundaries of manga storytelling. Miura's narrative brilliance lies in the depth and complexity of the story. Berserk takes readers on a relentless journey alongside the protagonist Guts, as he seeks vengeance against the enigmatic God-Hand. What sets Berserk apart is its character-centric storytelling, with deeply multifaceted characters facing internal struggles and motivations, making them unforgettable. The manga's artwork is a visual tour de force. Miura's illustrations are a testament to his dedication to world building, showcasing medieval settings, architecture, and combat sequences with meticulous detail. The manga's willingness to depict dark and horrific events, from nightmarish creatures to intense violence, demonstrates its commitment to pushing the boundaries of graphic storytelling. Berserk stands as a timeless classic that continues to inspire manga enthusiasts and creators, thanks to its captivating narrative and masterful artistry. It not only reflects the spirit of the 1980s, but also pushes the medium's potential, cementing its place as a transformative work in the world of manga. Gyoji Morikawa's Hajime no Ippo, which started in 1989 and continued into the 1990s, signifies the ongoing impact of the sports manga genre that had evolved during the 1980s. The series provided a realistic portrayal of boxing, emphasizing the character growth, intense training, and the challenges of the sport. The influences of earlier sports manga like Ashita no Joe, Kyojin no Hoshi are evident in the portrayal of the grueling world of professional boxing. The narrative evolution in Hajime no Ippo lies in its nuanced depiction of character development, training methods, and the psychological challenges faced by boxers. Morikawa's detailed portrayal of boxing techniques and strategies sets a new standard for the genre. The artwork in Hajime no Ippo reflects the evolving visual storytelling in sports manga. Morikawa's meticulous depiction of boxing stances, punches, and movements showcases his dedication to portraying the sport authentically. The character designs and facial expressions capture the emotional intensity of the matches and character interactions. The artwork serves as a testament to the evolution of the sports manga medium. Hitoshi Iwaki's Parasite is a prime example of the enduring appeal of body horror in science fiction in manga. Although it began in the late 1980s, the series gained popularity in the 1990s. The thematic exploration in Parasite extends to the works of Osamu Tezuka and his fascination with the consequences of scientific exploration, as seen in Blackjack and Astro Boy. The narrative evolution in Parasite lies in its exploration of identity, morality, and the consequences of unchecked scientific experimentation. Iwaki's intricate portrayal of the symbolic relationship between parasites and humans challenges the boundaries of body horror in manga. The artwork in Parasite reflects the evolving nature of science fiction and body horror in the medium. Iwaki's designs of the parasitic creatures and their transformations exhibit a level of grotesque detail that captures the horror of their existence. The portrayal of human characters, particularly the physical and emotional changes they undergo, showcases the depth of Iwaki's artistic abilities. Masamune Shirow's Ghost in the Shell is a groundbreaking cyberpunk manga that emerged in the cusp of the 1980s and 1990s. It stands as a pivotal work that not only encapsulated the era's fascination with technology and the human-machine interface, but also pushed the boundaries of what manga could explore. Ghost in the Shell delves into a futuristic world where the line between humans and machines blurs. It explores the complex themes such as artificial intelligence, identity, and the ethical dilemmas surrounding technology. Shirow's meticulous world-building and technological concepts set new standards in the cyberpunk genre. The narrative intellectual depth can be traced back to the influence of earlier sci-fi manga, particularly Osamu Tezuka's Blackjack, which explored the ethical implications of medical technology. The artwork in Ghost in the Shell showcases the manga's commitment to visual storytelling. Shirow's detailed and intricate mechanical designs, from cybernetic bodies to futuristic cityscapes, established a rich and immersive setting. The characters themselves, often enhanced with cybernetic augmentations, reflected the manga's exploration of the human-machine interface, pushing the boundaries of character design in the medium. The manga of the 1980s were deeply rooted in earlier influences, but represented a profound shift in storytelling and artistic evolution. Touch, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Akira, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, Maison Ikuoku, Dragon Ball, Fist of the North Star, and Banana Fish redefined their respective genres, paving the way for the diverse manga landscape that we enjoy today. The 1990s witnessed the continued evolution of manga with titles like Berserk, Hajime no Ippo, and Parasite, which built upon the foundations laid in the 1980s. The enduring influence of the 1980s, whether through narrative complexity, artistic evolution, or thematic exploration, continued to shape the medium. In the next part of this series, we will discuss the manga of the 1990s. However, some series that have already been mentioned may be explored further as they flourished during this decade.